Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon. Today is our last day, our last full day on board the Scarlet Lady. I just got up, got showered. I am about to head up to breakfast, up to the Galley to get some breakfast. Or I might see if I can make Razzle Dazzle's brunch. Because I have not done the brunch yet at Razzle Dazzle. So I might see if I can get in there. I do have a couple things planned for today. There's definitely a comedy show I want to go to, and I don't remember what the other things are, but I'll let you know of those. I'll keep you guys updated. Let's get out of the room. Let's go head to Razzle Dazzle and see if I can get in. And let's enjoy the day, y'all. It's our last day on board the ship. I have been having a good time. There's a few things I wish that were a little bit different, but we'll talk about that in the review. Let's go ahead and get out the cabin.
Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Please and thank you. Love you, mean it.
It's too early for ice cream, right? I'm just kidding. I'm not getting ice cream this early. But I am headed down to Razzle Dazzle, like I said. I got catcalled for wearing my pajamas. I just wanted to let y'all know that.
At this point, it had only been about 5 minutes since I had been out of the cabin, and already the C-Day shenanigans had begun. I made it to Razzle Dazzle to set brunch reservations for Nick and I, and noticed that I didn't have my band, so they made the reservation using my cabin number and directed me to Sailor Services for a new one.
So Alvin was being a little fat, and I ran out of the room without my bracelet, so I can't get back in my room. So I'm headed to Sailor Services, and let's see what this process is. They just gave me a new one. So this one says Ahoy Sailor, and the other one said Feeling Naughty. So I'm not as naughty no more, cause I'm never naughty.
I decided to explore the ship since I had about 45 minutes for the reservation, and also Nick was just getting out of bed and needed to finish his morning routine and prepare to join the public. I ran into this beautiful couple that I met the night before at the nightclub and sat and chat with them for a bit, and then I headed to the cabin to change.
Alright, so I came back because I made the mistake of walking my fat tail outside and started sweating, of course. So I'm coming to take this onesie off, but I wanted to let y'all know, I showed y'all this morning, but I don't know what my neighbor did yesterday, but security has been sitting outside his door since yesterday, like around the time we boarded. I think by the time I made it back to my room, security was already sitting outside his door. His bag is outside his door. I don't know what he did, but security ain't playing, y'all. I'll let y'all know that. Security will show up in a heartbeat here, and they be in packs like wolves. But I'm about to take this off, get changed, and then Razzle Dazzle for brunch. Let's do another outfit check since I don't think I've done one in a sec. I told y'all I'm plain Jane. I don't really be dressed up like that. But this in particular is, it actually means a little bit more. So I have an old manager that I used to work for when I used to work at Sprint. His name is Nigel. He started a clothing brand. And you know how people are like, oh, I support you. Nah, child, just go support. Y'all be talking and talking and talking. Go actually spend some money on y'all friends. Y'all talk, and y'all want something later. I tell you the truth. So go support your friends and y'all family on their adventures. So yes, this is a shirt from his collection. I purchased two. I'll put the link in the description for where you can find his stuff at. But yeah, he is going on a journey through life right now, as we all are. So we can only support those that that truly need to be supported. So anywho, I am headed down to Razzle Dazzle for brunch. Let's go get some food. So we just left Razzle Dazzle for brunch. I would say the food was pretty decent. I did like it. The dessert, what was that called? The churro sticks.
Rainbow churro.
The rainbow churros was awesome. The ice cream was like a sweet potato ice cream, but it's highly recommended. Highly recommended and very creamy. So now we are going to go to the tattoo shop just to get some information, and then probably the casino, and then the comedy show.
Nice camera.
Thank you.
Perfect. Alvin and Nicholas, right?
Yes.
Okay, great. I
You got both? Okay,
Yeah.
thank you. We made it into the comedy show finally. The comedian's name is Ray Bradshaw, right? Ray Bradshaw. Yep. He is a Scottish comedian, and apparently from other people that seen him already, he had 2 deaf parents, so his childhood was a little interesting. So this should be fun. This is actually my first time in the Red Room, and it's really nice in here. Kind of a small space for the amount of people that's on the ship, but it's cute in here. It's cute.
I like what you did there, and that you clapped, and then the minute I got to about there, you were like, yeah, fuck, that's enough, that's okay, let's do it. Hello. Dude, you've not said ahoy yet. Dude, you've not been brainwashed.
I've been waking up 6 this morning. And then we were just watching it right outside.
Yeah, we
Alright, so I came to the room. Obviously, Susan is back at it again. But I came to the room to drop off some stuff. Hey, how are you? So I came to the room to drop off some stuff and change my clothes just because last day, got to use them up, right? We packed them for a reason. So headed down. Some of the solo crews are meeting up for drinks,
And then I might go back to the casino because I got all this extra sailor loot that I need to use up today before we get off the ship. So I found out why the security guard is sitting outside of that room. Let's just say domestic violence shouldn't be first choice. I need to go down one more. But yeah, so he is on lockdown until we get off the ship. So yeah, let's go down and we are going to have some drinks and maybe go to the casino. Alright, so we came to the tattoo shop and I just wanted to get some brief info. So we have our tattoo artist here.
I'm a piercer.
Piercer! Just kidding. So we have a piercer here, but so you guys do tattoos,
Yeah.
body piercings.
Yes.
Anything else?
No, just tattoos
Okay.
and body piercings. But
Tattoos,
that is enough.
body piercings. And how often are you guys like on the ship?
So on a port day, so when you guys get off the ship, we'll be open from 5 p.m. Forgot the time then. 5 p.m. 5 p.m. till 10 p.m.
Okay.
And on a sea day, we'll be open from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m.
Okay.
all the way through.
All right. And how long are you guys like on the ship?
So it varies. Studio manager is usually on for approximately 4 months at a time, and the artists all rotate. So we can have anything from 2 to 3 artists at a time, and they could be on from 2 weeks to 4 weeks.
Oh.
Sometimes you do get a contract that is a little bit longer, and like Mel, who I think you've met already,
Yeah.
she's been on all 3 ships, one after the other. So she goes home tomorrow, and she's done 3-4 months.
Really?
Yes, she's been on a long time.
Nice. Awesome. And what's the difference from like being in a regular tattoo shop on land and here?
The view. Look, we are so lucky because we have that enormous porthole, which is really, really cool. So especially, I always recommend if you like a view, getting in on that Bimini day.
Yes.
So the evening that we leave Bimini will be open 5 till 10. And yesterday, it was the most perfect day. There were 3 sharks out there yesterday. The water was that still and clear. You could see the sharks. We've seen barracuda out the window. It's really nice, yeah. And in all honesty, I think it's the fact that you're collecting a tattoo on a cruise ship, which is pretty cool. And we have so many different clients, from people who've never got a tattoo, people who want to commemorate a trip, and real tattoo collectors. And we also have clients who might have got tattooed by somebody back in September last year, and they've booked a trip especially because they really want that artist to add back to their work.
Gotcha.
Another client I can think of we've got is he's done 10 Virgin cruises now, and he commemorates everyone with a tattoo. So he has had 10 different artists work on him, which is amazing, because if you were visiting a studio like local to your house, you would be kind of limited by the people that were there, right?
Yeah.
Whereas, on here, with the rotation, you're always going to get someone different.
So you mentioned people with no tattoos.
Yes.
So I have no tattoos.
Okay.
I only have ear piercings.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay.
What tips or advice would you give to somebody with no tattoos, no experience?
Okay, so the first thing I would say is make sure that when you're coming in to get your tattoo, that you have something to eat. I'm not saying go and gorge yourself, and if you're not somebody who eats huge meals, please don't feel like you have to go and do that. But just a little bit of something just to balance out your blood sugars. There's nothing worse than getting tattooed on an empty stomach.
Okay.
The other thing is I say minimal alcohol before the tattoo. We don't want you to come in really drunk, because we wouldn't tattoo you if that was the case. We do have morals, so we wouldn't want to do that. And the other thing I would say is to ask us any and all questions. The last thing we want is for you to be coming in feeling like you've got unanswered questions, which is just going to heighten your sense of anxiety in regards to getting tattooed. I'm probably an over talker. I like to really go through things in a lot of detail, because I think the last thing you want is to come in and be nervous about not just getting the tattoo, but all the other things that come along with it. Onboard Squid Ink, we use a second skin aftercare product, which is like one big see-through band-aid, which is perfect. It's waterproof, latex-free. So we pop that on your tattoo, and that means that after you've had your work with us, if you wanted to go and splash around in the pool or the sea, you absolutely could. It just means that if it does ruck up a little bit, or the heat affects the adhesive, because you've been to Bimini, it's hot right now. You can just come in, it's included within the cost of your tattoo. We can take a look at it, we can clean it up for you, and we can pop a second piece back on for you.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Well, that is a benefit of getting tattooed on board, right? You think if you were at home,
yeah,
you might get tattooed, but then it might be really difficult to get back in touch with your artist, or you might have difficulty in being able to pop down.
Gotcha.
But because we're all in this together,
yeah,
you can just pop down and ask a question. And if one of the artists is busy, i.e. the artist you had the work done by,
yeah,
everyone in here is super team player.
Yeah.
Somebody else can answer your question, I can answer your question, I can switch out second skin, so there'll always be someone to help you.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much.
You're more than welcome.
I just wanted to pop in and get some info because I know me in particular and some friends of mine wanted to know, because I wanted to get a tattoo.
Okay.
And so I kind of was nervous. That's why I came in the first day.
Yeah, I remember you coming in.
So
people do look through that door sometimes. Like, I get asked all the time, are these real? And when I say they are, they're like, oh no, I thought they were temporary.
Yeah, so I just wanted to basically get info. And so, yeah, I think it's awesome in here. It's a nice space.
It's a nice space. It's a lovely atmosphere.
Yeah.
It's a really cool way to spend your time on board.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing I would recommend, just a little bit of advice, because I know you said you and your friends wanted to, is no matter which ship you get on from any of our ports, so you've got Athens, Barcelona and Miami at the moment, whichever one you get on, it'll always be the same. Squid Ink will always open at 7 p.m. and shut at 10 p.m. on the day of embarkation. That is the time to come down and get your appointment. The reason I always explain that to people is I'm not trying to be a pushy salesperson, but they really, really do book out. The spots do go. I mean, you've been in and out today, so you've heard how many times we've said, I'm so sorry, we've got no spot. We can add you to the cancellation list. But if you come down on that first evening and join the queue, even if the queue looks big, we will always get through people as quickly as possible, and it just means you can secure your spot.
Okay. And what's required to lock in a spot?
So we'll ask you to complete a deposit form once you've spoken to your artist and you've received a quote and you're happy with that. And what we do is we charge £150 because I'm so British, $150 to the card that is registered to your band. We do accept other payment methods, so we can take credit or debit card and Apple Pay as well. But I find that the card most people want to use is already on the band. So we charge $150 to that, with the balance payable on the day that you come in. And again, we can charge the balance to the band, or we can charge the balance to a card or Apple Pay. We'd ask you to bring in your reference images. So if you have any work that you've seen, any ideas that you like, and bearing in mind reference can come from anywhere, it doesn't just have to be a photo of somebody else's tattoo. We have reference from posters, books, postcards, honestly, all sorts. People's drawings, people's signatures. Bring that in with you too, because that will just help us to narrow down a design so that we can draw something for you to view prior to your appointment.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much.
You are more than welcome.
Thank you.
You're more than welcome.
Absolutely. Well, there you have it, guys. That is all the info you need for Squid Ink aboard Virgin Voyages Scarlet Lady and all the other Virgin Voyages ships. So I'll see you, and I'm about to head upstairs. Bye. All right, so just leaving the Squid Ink, which is the tattoo parlor on board. I am headed to the Sip Lounge because that's where they're doing a solo cruisers like mixer meetup. And the Sip Lounge is really, really nice because it's kind of like the Alchemy Bar on Carnival, but I think it's a little bit better. So we're going to head there, meet some other solo travelers, and have a good time. Grab you a drink. Come join us. So we just left the show, Duel Reality. First things first, that is a must. You have to go see it. And now we are going to dinner. We were gonna go to Test Kitchen, but we was just told that it's like a 2-hour experience, and we're not trying to do that because it's already kind of late. So we're going to Pink Agave instead to see if we can get in. Yeah. So I'll see y'all in a bit. So we did make it into Pink Agave. I'm looking over the menu now. I see some things that I might like that I've seen from other like YouTube channels. So I'm gonna try some stuff out, and then I'll show y'all some video. Obviously, it's really loud in here, like most of the restaurants. That's why I really haven't been talking to the camera as much, because it's music everywhere. So I'm gonna show y'all what I can, and then I give you my opinion after we leave. How about that?
Families as well, for all who wish as well, and the rest they can go to hell. Everybody say, arriba! Arriba! Abajo! Centro! Centro!
You're thinking, give me what you're drinking. Tell me what you're thinking, give me what you're drinking. You and me, we got something special, baby. You and me, you and me. I can think this was never meant to happen. You and me, you and me. You're thinking, give me what you're drinking. Tell me what you're thinking, give me what you're drinking. You and me, we got something special, baby. You and me, you and me. I can think this was never meant to happen. You and me, you and me.
Y'all know what that means. It is over. I'm closing out the vlog for today. Here, I'm going back to the nightclub and the casino just because it is kind of still early. But I want to release myself of some things. I don't know what that was. But I will see you guys tomorrow for Debarkation. Today was great. Today I finally got a hold of the app and how everything works for the most part. So that was pretty cool. So today we got to see a little bit more shows and stuff like that. Navigating the ship is still like, but hey, it is a work in progress. But I truly did enjoy myself on this trip. Anywho, I will see you guys tomorrow for Debarkation. I'll see you tomorrow, guys. Do what you love what you do as always. I love you guys and mean it. Bye.